What's going on, Jeromes? So Minnesota Vikings have always had a prodigious pass rush. It's part of the ethos. It's part of the history of being a Vikings fan. Of course, going back to the Purple People Eaters, or the OG, as well as Keith Millard and Chris Dolman and Johnny Randall. That's right, baby. Then, of course, recently, Jared Allen, the Williams Wall, and then also Daniil and Everson. All right, so pass rush has been a major part of the Vikings. And, you know, bring in Brian Flores, bring in some heat, a little bit of stank, a little bit of aggressiveness as opposed to last year's defense. I thought that it would be good to go, but hasn't quite happened. Right, so even though the Vikings are number one in the NFL, blitzing on 63% of defensive snaps, the Vikings, they simply are not getting to the quarterback's ass. Now, part of that could be, well, first off, Justin Herbert played a phenomenal game. Also, big credit to Kellen Moore because they knew that the blitz was coming and they got the ball out quick. But only 6 sacks, like, I feel like you should accidentally get like 10 sacks if you blitz 63% of the time, man. But it's 21st in the league. Pressures, only 14 total team pressures, tied for 24th worst or best or whatever. Then pressure rate of only 11.8%. And that's amazing. That's actually astonishing because so blitzing is classified by when you send more than 4 pass rushers. So 5 or more. So 5 on 5, it's a fair fight. 6 on 5, it's unfair. 7 on 5, it definitely should be unfair. And you're only getting pressured just over 10% of the time. That's crazy. That is absolutely insane, man. And yeah, part of it is Marcus Davenport, the $13 million man, has been up on blocks with that ankle injury. But the Vikings pass rush so far this year, it hasn't been great. And first off, yes, Danielle Hunter is playing at a studly level, 5 sacks, second in the NFL. So T.J. Watt technically has 6, even though Jimmy G basically just walked right into him for one of them, but asterisk, it's okay. But Danielle Hunter is up there playing like a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. But, I mean, even Danielle, like his pressure rate of 11.5% is below his career pressure rate of around 12.5%. And beyond that, like Danielle is really the only one who's getting it done, who's consistently getting some stank on the quarterback. Pace Jr. and Harrison Phillips split that 1 sack, but other than that, that's it. That is it. And I understand people want to give Kwesi and just poo-poo him all the time. So, maybe Kwesi shouldn't have drafted Patrick Jones second. Or maybe Kwesi shouldn't have drafted DJ Wanham. Oh, wait. No, that was the Spielman guys. But, I mean, Patrick Jones and Wanham have played a lot in absence of Marcus Davenport, but they're simply not getting there. Jones only has 4 pressures on 62 snaps. Wanham has 4 pressures on 92 snaps, and it's just rough, man. It's just rough. Also, Dean Lowry, for the amount that he's playing, has 0 pressures out there. It's tough. I mean, it is absolutely ridiculous what is going on right now. And, when Ivan Pace Jr., an off-ball linebacker, is your number 2 pass rusher, it's a bad sign. It's a bad sign, man. So whether it's a scheme change, whether it's personnel change, whether it's Davenport actually getting out there on the field, I mean, something's got to happen. Something's got to happen quick because it's a passer and get the passer league. And right now, I mean, even though the Vikings are bringing bodies and they're blitzing and they're bringing extra dudes, like they simply cannot get to the quarterback. Now, part of that could be, does Flores have to change a couple things up? Like, does he have to dial things back? Because is it so obvious that he's going to be blitzing that offensive coordinators and quarterbacks, they know and they adjust and they get the ball out quick to their hot read? I mean, that's a possibility, but either way, this is unacceptable. And everyone in that front 7 really needs to step their ass up. And everyone has to beat their dude. Everyone has to win their one-on-one. Everyone has to maintain their gap discipline and just get after the quarterback's ass because that will be the great equalizer. And that's also one of the reasons why the Vikings, beyond the Vikings fumbling 7 times and Kirk being credited for 2 interceptions, some of the reasons why the Vikings are negative in the turnover differential is because they're simply not getting heat on the quarterback and pressure creates mistakes, whether it's fumbles or interceptions on errant passes. So they got to fix it. And Davenport being back will be huge. Daniil's already doing a lot of the heavy lifting. He's got to do more. And guys like Patrick Jones and DJ Wanham have to step their ass up. Or guess what? Andre Carter played a limited role on Sunday, but on 13 pass rushing snaps, he got 3 pressures. All right, so no sacks, but he's actually making something happen. So if you're not going to step up, or if you're not even going to be on the field, guess what? The kids are going to play. So AC2 is going to be out there. Jaquelin Roy should and could be in over Dean Lowry at this point. Benton Whitley. Whitley 1-for-1, man. 100%. The leading pass rush rate dude on the team, Benton Whitley. Let's go, man. But either way, whether it's getting replacing the current starters up front or rotating in some fresh blood, some guys are hungry, want to get after it, they got to do something. They got to do something because even with sending extra rushers, quarterbacks are having all damn day back there. They got to move the quarterback off the spot. They got to finally get that heat there because you got a legacy to uphold, man. You absolutely do. Absolutely do. But your thoughts are thoughts. Minnesota Vikings pass rush has been very poopy so far this season through 3 games. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol production value.